Governor Bello Matawalle promises support for Quranic schools. Federal government to help rebuild Pond Sokoto Central Market. Nigerian Governors Forum and Mayorti Allah reach consensus on business. 8,000 civil servants petition Nigerian Labour Congress over pension refund. On the international scene, Nigeria confirms 4 cases of the UK COVID-19 strain. On sports, Lampard disappointed with Chelsea exit. Hello and welcome to Svtv News. I am Musa Joy Unyoza. Zamfara State Governor Dr. Bello Matawalle Maradun said his administration has resolved to give more support to Quranic schools memorizers to put an end to the sacrilegious act by some devilish individuals in the state. The governor stated this while delivering his speech at the opening ceremony of the state 24th annual Quranic recitation competition held at UB Teachers Training Center, Gusau, on Monday. Governor Matawalle, who was represented by the secretary to the state government, Alhaji Bala Bello Maru, said considering Zamfara is at the forefront in Sharia implementation, it is vital to organize and attend Quranic recitation competition as way of promoting the learning of the correct recitation of Quran, more especially among the youth. For more on the story, Samira Ibrahim reports.
Governor Bello Matawalle maintained that his administration will continue to accord all matters relating to Holy Quran and promotion of its message, adding that proper recitation of the glorious Quran, as well as abiding by its teaching of the sacred text, will also be a source of blessings and compassion from Almighty Allah to humanity. The governor further said, it is a well-known fact that all over the Muslim world, Quranic reciters and memorizers are greatly revered by their communities, stressing that nothing soothes the human mind, relieves human worries, restores human hope and confidence like the recitation of the Holy Quran and living by the Quranic teachings. He said, because of the importance of Quranic competition, his administration have ensured the provision of all necessary financial and other logistical support for the competition both at state and the national level, scheduled to hold in February 2021 in Kano.
This administration will therefore continue to uphold all matters relating to Holy Quran and promotion of its message a topmost priority. Since the beginning of the revelation of the Holy Quran around 609 AD, the position of Quranic reciters. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for this tremendous and unique benevolence. In view of the enormous importance this administration attaches to this yearly competition, during which qualified reciters are selected to represent the state at the National Quranic Recitation Competition, the administration provided all the necessary financial and logistical support for the competition and the national one, which is scheduled to hold in February in Kano.
The governor expressed confidence that the Musabaqah Standing Committee, which is made up of people of good repute and commitment to the cause of Islam, will ensure a fair competition that will produce highly competent reciters to represent the state both at the national and international competition, inshallah. That's the report. Samira Ibrahim reporting for SVTV News, Gusau.
Members of the All Progressives Congress APC Social Media Forum from 14 local government councils of Zamfara State have defected to People's Democratic Party (PDP). The defection of the APC Social Media Forum was announced when they visited the state governor, Bello Mohammed Matawalle Maradun, at Government House, Gusau. Speaking on behalf of those who defected from APC to PDP, Mr. Aminu Lecturer Kawranamoda said the leadership style and peace accord of Governor Bello Matawalle necessitated their forum to join hands with him with a view to moving the state forward. For more on the story, over now to our correspondent Samira Ibrahim.
The APC Social Media Forum vowed to bring more members to the state government to register their solidarity to the present administration of Bello Muhammad Matawalle Maradun. Receiving the campees, Governor Bello Muhammad Matawalli commended the forum for their decision and resilience to support his administration. He affirmed his determination to carry them along in his affairs so as to enjoy the dividends of democracy. Those who defected from the APC social media forum were from all the 147 wards of the 14 local government areas of the state. The governor cautioned them to avoid spreading fake news or rumor mongering, which could breed tension in the society. During the event, many government functionaries witnessed the occasion, which include the Secretary to the State Government, Alhaji Balabel Lomaru, State PDP Chairman, Alhaji Tukur Damfulani Mai Katako, former Zamfara State Deputy Governor, Alhaji Mukhtar Ahmad Anka, and former Deputy Governor, Malam Ibrahim Wakala Muhammad Liman, politicians, among others. And that's the report. Samira Ibrahim reporting for SBTV News, Gusau.
The Standard Voice Television, Gusau, has been commended for its higher quality programs aimed at educating and entertaining the people and the state. The leader of Women Adwa Forum, Hajia Khadija Maharazu Isaac, made the commendation on Monday, 25th January 2021, when she led members of the forum on a courtesy call to the management of the television station. Hajia Khadija expressed appreciation on the level of cooperation extended to the forum in the propagation of its activities towards promoting Islam by the television station and solicited for more of such gesture. The leader of the forum announced that arrangements are underway by the forum to organize a conference to highlight various aspects of Islamic activities. Responding, the chairman chief executive of Standard Voice Television, Alhaji Ibrahim Dosara, enjoyed the forum to devise ways of encouraging girl child education in the state. Alhaji Ibrahim Dosara commended the forum for their relentless effort to educate people, especially the women folk, in the tenet of Islam, and enjoined the members not to relent in that direction. The chairman assured members of the forum the station's readiness to partner with them to educate and enlighten the Muslim Ummah on the tenet of their religion. Members of the forum were received at the station by the Deputy Chairman and Head of News Department, Alhaji Ibrahim Garba Chinau. The Chief of Staff to President Muhammadu Buhari, Professor Ibrahim Gambari, says the federal government will assist the Sokoto State government to rebuild the burnt Sokoto Central Market. Professor Gambari disclosed this on Monday in Sokoto when he led a high-powered delegation to commensurate with the people and government of Sokoto State, as well as the victims of last Tuesday's inferno of the market on behalf of President Muhammadu Buhari. Other members of the high-powered delegation during the commemoration visit were Senator Aliu Magatakarda Wamako, as well as the Ministers of Police Affairs, Communications and Digital Economy and that of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development, Alhaji Muhammadu Megari Dinyadi, Dr. Isa Ibrahim Ali Fantami, and Hajia Sadia Umar Farouk, respectively. The delegation had paid separate commemoration visits to Governor Aminu Waziri Tambuwal at Government House Sokoto, Sultan of Sokoto Alhaji Saad Abubakar, and had also visited the victims at the Central Market. Responding, Governor Aminu Waziri Tambuwal said the victims, people and government of the state were highly consoled and delighted with the visit. The Sokoto State government has earmarked 48.8 million naira for the construction of 5 modern refuse bunkers in the state. This was disclosed by the Commissioner Ministry of Environment, Sokoto State, Alhaji Sajir Atahiru Bafarawa, while briefing journalists at one of the locations where one of the bunkers will be constructed. Strategic areas where the bunkers will be constructed include Al-Mustafa Road, the Latutudunwada area, and Karagangarin Kofa area, among others. Other locations include Fakon Idi and Kaswar Kanawa Bauchi Road access. During the inspection visit to one of the construction sites at Al-Mustafa Road, the commissioner was accompanied by Special Advisor Yusuf Dinyadi. Others are the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Environment, Alhaji Mazu Abubakar Madawakin Sokoto, MD SEP Alhaji Kasimu Mohammed Yabo, and other directors of the ministry. Katsina State Police Command says it has arrested an alleged supplier of arms and ammunition to bandits in the state. The police allege that one Haruna Yusuf, 47, and other suspects found with 2 machine guns and 179 anti-aircraft ammunition were arrested. The State Commissioner of Police, Mr. Sanusi Buba, announced this during a news conference on Monday in Katsina State. CP Buba said the suspects were arrested in their hideouts at Sawaria Village, Keita local government area of Katsina State. Based on credible intelligence, the command has been following a lead of the suspect. The suspect was trailed and arrested alongside with his cohorts, Lawan Zayana, also of Sawaria Village, Haruna Adamu, and Awal Abubakar, both of Maduru Village in Mani local government area of Katsina State. Haruna Yusuf confessed to be the gang leader. He told police that he usually receives the supply of arms and ammunition from the Republic of Niger and hands over to Lawan Zayana, Haruna Adamu, and Awal Abubakar, who will in turn take the supply to bandits in the forest. The defense headquarters of the Nigerian military said the air component of Operation Thunder Strike has neutralized several armed bandits at Chikwele Forest in the Mangoro area of Chinkuluku government area of Kaduna State. Major General John Ineche, Coordinator Defense Media Operations, disclosed this in a statement on Sunday. General Ineche said the operation was conducted on Saturday following credible intelligence reports indicating the significant presence of bandits in the area about 20 kilometers west of the Kaduna-Abuja highway. Accordingly, after a series of confirmatory area surveillance missions, the air component dispatched an appropriate force package of Nigerian Air Force fighter jets and helicopter gunships to attack the location. Overhead the target area, the NAF intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance aircraft spotted scores of bandits mounted on motorcycles and dressed in black attires heading towards Niger State. The attack aircraft therefore took turns in engaging the bandits, who were seen firing at the attack helicopter as it strafed them. The coordinator said many of the bandits were neutralized in the strikes, while some escaped with various degrees of injuries. He added that area surveillance missions were being intensified in coordination with ground troops to locate the fleeing bandits. The Nigerian Governors Forum and the Métis Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria have agreed to the prohibition of night grazing and illegal occupation of forest reserve in the southwest region of Nigeria. In a communique at the end of a security meeting between governors and heads of security agencies on Monday in Akure, it was also resolved that grazing by underage herders was prohibited. According to news reports, the governors in attendance at the meeting included Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu of Ondo State, Atiku Abubakar Bagudu of Kebbi State, Mohammed Abubakar Badaru of Jigawa State, and Boyega Oyetola of Osun State. For more on the story, Peter Phillips report.
Others were Governor Seyi Makinde of Oyo State and former Deputy Governor of Osun, Senator Iyola Omishori, Governor Kayode Fayemi of Ekiti, and Chairman Nigerian Governors Forum, who read the communique, said that free-range grazing must be stopped to avoid conflict between farmers and herders. Governor Fayemi urged Magban to embrace and be committed to modern breeding process by creating grazing reserves and practice ranching to prevent cattle roaming about. The governor, who said Magban also suffers insecurity and kidnapping, expressed confidence in peaceful moves by the state to engender security and economic opportunities in the country. The governor, who said Magban also suffers insecurity and kidnapping, expressed confidence in peaceful moves by the state to engender security and economic opportunities in the country. According to him, The order of Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu of Ondo State was misconstrued and misrepresented by a section of the media, as he only ordered those occupying the forest reserves in Ondo State illegally to quit. No one has sent anyone away from any state or region, but all hands must be on deck to fight criminality. That's the report. Peter Phillips reporting for SVTV News, Gusau.
Kano State government has established a gifted academy that would admit 5 students from each of the 44 local government areas of the state and 2 students each from the 18 northern states. The State Commissioner for Education, Alhaji Mohammed Sanusi Kiru, disclosed this while presenting common entrance examination forms to the state educational zonal inspectors on Monday in Kano State. The commissioner noted that gifted academies hitherto existed only in Jigawa and the Federal Capital Territory throughout the northern state. He added that the establishment of the academy at Ganduje community in the Wakintofa local government area for gifted children was initiated in November 2020 and will commence academic activities in March 2021. Alhaji Sanusi Kiru said the state government came up with the initiative to establish the academy after realizing that there were a lot of gifted children at all the 44 local government areas of the state. Former Ekiti State Governor Ayodele Fayose has rebuked Lai Mohammed, Minister of Information and Culture, over his remark on Nigeria's security situation. Mr. Fayose described as evil Mohammed's comparison of insecurity now and what was obtainable in 2015. The minister had boasted that the security situation in Nigeria had improved under the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari than what it met in 2015. Faulting Mohammed's remark, Fayose lamented that the All Progressives Congress APC government had failed to protect Nigerians. In a series of tweets, the former governor wrote, as Minister of Information, Lai Mohammed has lost his moral obligation to Nigeria and its people. Still, to come your way is the business, the sport, and the international. But before that, a quick commercial break. Stay tuned. Welcome back on Business. Samira Ibrahim has more detail.
Welcome to Business Desk. No fewer than 8,000 complaints have been received by the Zamfara State chapter of the Nigerian Labour Congress over non-payment of pension refunds. This was disclosed to newsmen in Gusau, the state capital, by the State Secretary of the Union, Comrade Bitrus Yang, who said that the money was deducted from the salaries of civil servants in the state. According to him, the complaints range from lack of updated records, wrong computer, or under-deduction. Comrade Yang explained that the union was working in collaboration with the Office of the State Head of Service to ensure that those who were not paid would be paid. Both the Congress and the Office of the Head of Service are working together to access remittance for the civil servants who were not cleared of the problem in the state. He urged the workers and members of the union to remain law-abiding, as the union was on top of the issue. And that's all on Business Desk today. I'm Samira Ibrahim. Thanks for watching and back to the newsroom.
Thanks for the business update. And on the international scene, the Director General, Nigeria Center for Disease Control, Dr. Chikwe Ihekwezu, on Monday disclosed that 4 Nigerians had tested positive for the highly contagious United Kingdom COVID-19 strain. Dr. Ihekwezu, who disclosed this at the briefing of the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 in Abuja, stated that those that tested positive included 3 Nigerians who had traveled out of the country while 1 was in the country. He said it was not surprising to find the new strain in the country given the frequency of travel between the UK and Nigeria. They have had 3 reports of the UK variant of interest, the B117 strain, found in individuals that have left Nigeria to 2 other countries. When they were arrested, this strain was found in them within a week of returning to Nigeria. On spot,
Hello, welcome to Spot Decks, and I am Rahma Ibrahim Dosara. Frank Lampard expressed his disappointment at not being given time to succeed after being sacked by Chelsea on Monday, with former Paris Saint-Germain boss Thomas Tuchel set to take over at Stamford Bridge. Lampard led Chelsea to a 4th-place Premier League finish and the FA Cup final in his first season in charge. However, he failed to match much greater expectations this season after the club spent a reported €220 million on new players in the summer transfer window. A run of 5 defeats in their last 8 Premier League matches has seen Chelsea slip to 9th, 11 points behind leaders Manchester United. Sunday's 3-1 FA Cup 4th round win against Championship side Luton was not enough to save the former England midfielder. Lampard said in a statement posted on his Instagram account that it has been a huge privilege and an honor to manage Chelsea, a club that has been a big part of his life for so long. That has been the news. I am Rahma Ibrahim Dosara. Back to the newsroom.
That has been the news from Standard Voice Television. To end the news, a quick look at the major headlines. Governor Bello Matawalle promises support for Quranic schools. Federal government to help rebuild Bond Sokoto Central Market. Nigerian Governors Forum and Meeti Allah reach consensus on business. 8,000 civil servants petition Nigerian Labour Congress over pension refund. On the international scene, Nigeria confirms 4 cases of the UK COVID-19 strain. On sports, Lampard disappointed with Chelsea exit. That's the news on behalf of the production crew and head of News and Current Affairs Department, Alhaji Ibrahim Garabatunau. I still remain Musa Joy Onyoda. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.